I'm going to do a full walkthrough ship tour on the Anthem of the Seas. I'm Jason Newquist with cruisesit.com to help you plan, choose a cabin, or answer any questions you may have. Give me a call. My number is down below, and you can also check out our website link down below and go to cruisesit.com. I'm on the Anthem of the Seas on the elevator, headed on up to the upper decks. We're gonna take a full tour. We're gonna start off with the Lido deck, starting with the solarium at the front of the ship. Then we're gonna head on down to the back of the ship and we're gonna tour the SeaPlex, the Flow Rider, and the Ripcord. After that, we're gonna take the elevator and head on down to the lower decks and take a look at the entertainment and the dining venues. And then you're gonna see me get a drink from the Bionic bar. Okay, we're gonna start the tour off here on deck 14 at the Lido deck. This is the indoor pool, and I just wanted to give you a glimpse so you can kind of get a feeling of where we're located on the ship. The indoor pool is more toward the front, and so what we're going to do is we're going to go straight to the solarium, which is all the way to the front of the ship. The solarium is an adult-only area. Now, keep in mind that the Anthem of the Seas, the Quantum of the Seas, and the Ovation of the Seas are all part of the Quantum class. So they're all very similar. So this tour is good for all three of the ships. And I placed links to current sailings of all three ships down below the description of the video. I also have the other big cruise ships by Royal Caribbean on the channel as well. For example, all the Oasis class and the Freedom class ships are on the channel. So take a look at those videos whenever you get a chance. So the solarium is an awesome area. There's pools, jacuzzis, there's a little place where you can step out and look at the water and check out the views. I really like this pool. When I came in from port from Coco Cay, I took a nice swim and relaxed for about a half an hour. Then I got up and went in the jacuzzi. It was wonderful. And then all of a sudden I realized, hey, I need to go to dinner. On a sea day, try and grab one of these chairs to lay out in the sun if you can, because they're at the front of the ship. It's a great view. And you'll see here we get a full view of the solarium. And over here is another jacuzzi. So I always like to get in jacuzzis. Hey, you can see right behind me, there's Atlantis, the hotel. So I actually took this clip when we were in Nassau. But the tour I did when we were in Coco Cay. So this is actually before I went to Coco Cay. And so what we're going to do is we're going to come out here and see if we can take a look at the private island from here. So yeah, you do actually tender over there. And here are some balcony cabins, and you can actually see the tender from that video right there. You can see the boat down there, everybody getting on. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and head out of the solarium, and we're going to tour the rest of the ship. So we're going to start off with the pools, then we're going to see the H2O Zone, and then we're going to go all the way to the back of the ship. And as I said before, we're going to take a look at the SeaPlex, the Flow Rider, and the Ripcord right before we head down to the lower decks. So this right here is the indoor pool, and this pool is great, especially when you go to a couple of ports and you start to get a little bit of a burn and you still want to swim in the pool. I thought it was great for that. I came here and swam because I just wanted to swim somewhere, but my back was so burnt from snorkeling that I did not want to be in the sun anymore, and this pool was just wonderful for that. Now, of course, you can cure that by wearing sunscreen, but unfortunately, I was on this cruise all by myself. I had to leave my family behind, and I just didn't have anybody to put sunscreen on my back. Every now and then I have to go on these cruises by myself, and I have to leave my kids and my wife behind because of work or school, which always kills me because I always see everybody with their families having fun, and you know, it's kind of strange because I'm all by myself and I'm filming. But this right here is the outdoor pool. So hey, this is a wonderful spot to just come, relax, get in the sun, especially while you're on your way to the ports, you know, and you'll see that there is a big screen there, and they have movies under the stars, and they have sports games. So this right here is North Star. It's one of the main attractions on the Anthem of the Seas. It's magnificent. It raises you up 300 feet in the air while you're looking around. Now, I was lucky because I was able to do this while I was in Nassau. So I had a view of everything. I could see other cruise ships. You'll see right there is the Disney cruise ship. There's Carnival. I could see Atlantis, and I could also see, you know, the city of Nassau. everybody was having a great time and just having a lot of fun while we were up here. And it's a wonderful attraction. Just make sure that you make reservations, because you don't want to have to wait in line, because if you don't have a reservation, it's very hard to get on. But it is an awesome attraction and it's a great ship. But if you like the ship, make sure you give me a call. Royal Caribbean recommends the use of travel agents to book your cabins, because through us, you receive a discounted rate. You see, we're one of the largest retailers in cruises. We book thousands of cabins for Royal Caribbean every month, and they appreciate that. So they allow us to provide you their cabins at a discounted rate. The great thing is that you still receive all the promotions that Royal Caribbean's offering by booking through us. However, through us, you're going to receive an exclusive agency discount. It's awesome. And if you've already booked with the cruise line, that's okay. You see, Royal Caribbean considers us one of their partners, so they will actually allow you to transfer that reservation over to us. Your reservation stays exactly the same, except we're going to provide you with an agency discount. It's wonderful. So if you like to save money, and I know you do, because I sure do, then give me a call. So this is the kids area. It's called the H2O Zone. And this is where the pools are going to end. So up front we had the solarium, then the indoor pool, then the outdoor pool, and now the H2O Zone. So past this point, there are no more pools. So this is it, right? As if we needed any more, but yeah, this is where they end. So behind all the pools, the first venue that we're going to come across is Johnny Rockets. Johnny Rockets is an old style diner. Their main dish is hamburgers, and they have excellent hamburgers. If you read any of their reviews, they usually have the highest amount of stars. So it's a wonderful place to come and grab a burger. So now we're going to head on in to the Windjammer Marketplace. This is the buffet area for the Anthem of the Seas. So a lot of people ask me when they call me, Jason, what's included in my cruise fare? Which dining venues are included and which do I have to pay for? So it's very easy to answer that question. I have placed a link down below the description of the video, which offers you a full ship guide. So it will explain the cabins, the dining, which is complimentary and which is specialty, entertainment, and many more questions that you may have that I'm not able to answer on this video. So definitely check that link out below the description of the video to get all the information that you may need. Okay, so this is the back of the ship, and I just wanted to show you that they do have these stairs right behind the buffet area that will lead you up to the ripcord and the flow rider. But what we're going to do is we're going to jump back into the Windjammer Marketplace, and I'm going to take you back out through the front door, because we're going to head on over to the SeaPlex, take a full tour. I'm going to show you examples of people on the bumper cars. Then we're going to go check out the ripcord and see somebody actually skydiving in the ripcord. And we're also going to take a look at the flow rider and see an example of, somebody surfing on the flow rider, which is, really cool. It's really neat. A lot of things to do on the ship. It's amazing. So this is the SeaPlex. So it's a full basketball court. They also open it for roller skating, and be aware that you can also ride bumper cars. Imagine that, riding bumper cars at sea. Who would have ever thought of that? I like the roller skating though. I thought that was, really cool, because when I was a kid, we always used to go to the roller skating rink on the weekends. So it had been a while since I had roller skated. And it's great that they, had those helmets, because they didn't have those when I was a kid. We just, went out and roller skated, and if we hurt ourselves, that was it. So down there is Doghouse, SeaPlex Doghouse, wonderful hot dogs, and they have a wide variety. So, go on over there, don't miss out, grab yourself a hot dog. A lot of people don't see that place because it's all the way in the back. And this area is great because there's plenty of places to sit. They have ping pong, They also have foosball, air hockey. So, you know, if you want to keep the kids busy, this is definitely an excellent ship to come on. Also, make sure you check out my other videos. Check out the Harmony of the Seas. I just posted that one. I went on that one recently, and that's a new ship. That also has a lot of activities. If you're thinking about which ship you want to cruise on, do I want to go in the Anthem? Do I want to go in the Harmony? Do I want to go in the Oasis of the Seas? Check out my videos. All that information is there available for you on my channel. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and head out through the back door here, and we're gonna go all the way to the back of the ship, and we're gonna go ahead and check out the ripcord, the flow rider, and see what's going on there, because I actually have a video of a guy on the ripcord who was a pro and, you know, was doing a lot of different acrobatical moves that I didn't even know you could do on the ripcord. Okay, the most important, what you should know about the ripcord. Make your reservations ahead of time. Do not go on the ship thinking that they're going to let you on. They won't. You must make a reservation. Right there's your flight suit, and right here is your training room. They're going to train you completely before you go on, you know, because there's a lot to know, a lot to learn. Right here is the rock climbing wall, so you can see it's kind of hidden. So, hey, if you don't come back toward this area while you're on the ship, you'll miss it. Right here is the flow rider. So this gentleman is receiving a lesson. So we're at port right now. And, you know, while you're at port, you can reserve lessons ahead of time, and they'll teach you how the flow ride. So this is the ripcord. Now watch this guy. This guy is amazing. I'm not sure who he is, but I know that he wasn't a passenger on the ship. He actually got on at port and was showing everybody his move. So watch, he's gonna go all the way up. And actually his shoe got stuck all the way at the very top. And so he was going up there to try and get his shoe. It took him a couple of times, but he eventually was able to retrieve it. So right now, as I said before, we're at port. And that's very important because ports of call, that's what really makes a cruise awesome. When I go to the ports of call, I always like to do excursions. I've been on so many cruises now that every time I go to a new port, I like to plan my excursions out months ahead of time. And that's one of the great aspects about booking through us, is that when you book through us, not only are you still going to do your online check-in via the cruise line's website and are able to book their excursions, but you're also able to book ours. And our excursions are less expensive and have less people. So when you book through us, not only can you book their excursions, but you can also book ours. So it gives you more options. And when you like to save money and you're traveling, that's what's important. More options and saving lots of money. And that's what we help you do. Most important, keep in mind, we offer the best rates guaranteed. However, to achieve these rates, you must give us a call. These rates are not posted on our website. And if you happen to find it less expensive after you book with us, we will match that rate. So we truly do offer the best rates guaranteed. So give us a call. Okay, so let me go ahead and explain how the complimentary dining works. We're on deck 4. We're all the way at the back of the ship. So there's my time and there's 5:30 or 8 o'clock dining. So if you choose my time, then you're going to be on deck 4 and you're going to go to either Silk or American Icon Grill. Now, if you choose one of the times, the early or the later dining, you're going to be either in Grande or Chic. Now, another thing to know about Chic is that's where you're going to go if you reserve the DreamWorks breakfast. And you really want to make sure that you make those reservations in advance. Now, whether you book with us or you book with the cruise line, you're always going to do what's called your online check-in via the cruise line's website. So when you book with us, you're still going to go to their cruise site. You're still going to create a login with your reservation number, and you're going to create all your reservations. So for example, the shows, if you want to do specialty dining, or if you want to do the ripcord, if you want to get lessons on the flow rider, then you're going to do that via your online check-in. So just keep that in mind that, you know, those reservations, it's a good idea to make them way in advance. So this is the casino. It's a full service casino. So, you know, they have craps, blackjack, they have Texas Hold'em tournaments, they have cash Texas Hold'em games, roulette. So it's a great place to mingle, come down and take a load off. They also have a bar that we'll see in a little bit. But right next to the casino is the music hall. Now the music hall is a couple of floors. At this point, we're just going to see the first floor, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back through the casino and go all the way to the back of the ship again. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make our way to the front, because that's a better place to tour. And when we go up the stairs here, we're going to go ahead and go from deck 3 to deck 4. So we're going to start on deck 4. We're all the way at the back of the ship, and we're going to make our way all the way to the front. An interesting piece of information is that Royal Caribbean does have a new ship coming out in 2018 called the Symphony of the Seas. So you might want to check that one out. That one's going to be just like the Harmony. It's part of the Oasis class. However, it's going to be bigger than the Harmony. So if you want to get an idea of what the Symphony of the Seas is going to look like, take a look at my video of the Harmony of the Seas. So this right here is guest services. If you have any questions whatsoever, you can come on over and ask them anything and they will help you out. This is Boleros, and as what I liked about this Boleros is that they had a lot of different types of music. They had relaxing music, they had music in case you wanted to get your groove on. So, you know, you just had to come in and check it out at different times. You know, earlier was more relaxing, and then as it got later, you know, the beat got a little faster and more people began to dance. So when we come out here, I'm going to kind of give you a quick glimpse of the entire place. We're going to come over here and then we're going to go back over here. Now this place was awesome to come in and grab yourself a coffee and a pastry, and is what I liked about it was that I was able to bring in my laptop, drink my coffee, and they had like a little table here that was perfect to read emails and just catch up on things. So straight ahead here, we're going to check out Cafe Promenade. It's one of my favorite places because they always have sandwiches ready to go. And you can also grab yourself a cookie, a brownie, and a cup of coffee. I always like to get myself a sandwich on the way to port. And Sorrento's Pizza. Sorrento's Pizza is also awesome because they always have pizza ready to go. So it's so convenient. You can just come to this area anytime, grab yourself a sandwich, grab yourself a slice of pizza. So we're going to go into Michael's Pub, and you can see that if we were to go on the left-hand side, we would just head on toward the back of the ship, but we're just going to go ahead and cut through the pub here. This is also a good spot that you can come and catch any of the games. So at any time, if you know that there's a good game that's going to be on, then you can just check it out there at Michael's Pub. If we go up these stairs here, it's an easy way to get to Schooner Bar and Izumi Japanese Cuisine. But let's go ahead and head on down and continue the tour. We're going to start heading more toward the front of the ship. And also remember that I'm going to place links to all the ships we talked about down below the description of the video, links to current sailings. But just remember that if you do price anything out on our website, remember to give us a call, because we're going to give you additional discounts on top of what you see on our website. We have promotions that are coming out all the time, and we always have creative ways to offer discounted prices. So it takes an agent to be able to apply those discounts. So just remember, you must give us a call, even though you see these sailings down below the description of the video and it allows you to price it out online. That's fine, you can do that, but just remember to call us afterwards to get the full savings. And that's what I want. I want you to save money. That's my goal. So make sure you give us a call. This is the Royal Theater, and you can drop in and you can watch a 3D movie or you can watch a show. So when I was here, they had the show called The Gift. It was an excellent show. I thought the acting was magnificent. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was. I'm always surprised when I come into these shows and I see it for the first time, because you know, I'm a skeptic when it comes to Broadway type musicals. So when I watch one and I enjoy myself, I'm very, very, very happy, and I get really, really excited. And The Gift was excellent. So we're going to come out the doors here, and we're going to come across Focus. Focus is where you come to see your photo. So any photographer who works on the ship who took your picture,
you'll be able to access those pictures at focus. So right here is Schooner Bar. We saw that before. And in here is Chops Grill. Chops Grill is the steakhouse. This is part of the specialty dining, so this restaurant is not included in your cruise fare. There is an extra fee. And we're gonna see a couple of more dining venues that are specialty on this deck. For example, we're gonna see Wonderland and we're gonna see Jamie's Italian. So Schooner Bar has a piano player that'll come in and play, and there's also a girl that was playing guitar, so they do have guitarists that come in and play some light music. So it's an excellent place to come in and relax and grab yourself a drink. This is Izumi. This is the sushi bar. I always come in and grab myself some sushi because the sushi is excellent. This is the Bionic bar. The footage that I'm gonna show you of me ordering a drink from the Bionic bar is from the Harmony of the Seas. I was on the inaugural cruise, so the drinks were free. And the way it works is that you order your drinks on an iPad. So when I ordered my drink, I didn't realize that I ordered a double. So if you'll look at the robot, you'll see that he just put a shot of Grey Goose in the cup and now he's shaking it. And now the robot is gonna turn and he's gonna give me another shot. Now on this cruise, I was filming all day long and I was tired at this point. So when I saw that I was getting 2 shots, I was excited. So how do you know it's actually your drink? To receive the drink, you have to swipe your card and then it's gonna serve it to you. You can see it sliding right down to me. Okay, let's head on over here to the shore excursions area. If you want to book a shore excursion while you're on board, you can come to this area and book it. Now, I recommend that you do it way beforehand. As soon as you book your cruise, as soon as you put your deposit down, you should already go and do your online check-in and book your excursions, whether you book through us or directly through the cruise line. I just want you to have more options, and you can do that if you make your reservations in advance. So this is Wonderland. This is also part of the specialty dining, so there is an extra fee to dine here. If you feel you want to dine in multiple specialty restaurants, there is a dining package available at a discount. You can order this dining package or purchase this dining package online via your online check-in. So you'll be able to see the prices of the packages as soon as you do your online check-in. You'll also be able to see the prices of drink packages, shore excursions, and any other packages and let's say internet packages that the cruise line's offering. So this is Jamie's Italian. And what I liked about Jamie's Italian is that they had this place through the side door that you could dine outside on the deck and look at the water. It's just beautiful. You could see that the water is beautiful right now. So it's a wonderful place to have a great Italian meal. This right here is Vintages. This is the wine bar. This was a pretty popular meeting place. A lot of people came in here after port once they took a shower and got dressed and had a couple glasses of wine before they went to dinner or watched the shows. Next Cruise. If you feel like you want to keep cruising with Royal Caribbean, drop by Next Cruise. They will give you a discounted rate for booking on board. This here is $270. $270 is where you will watch the show Spectra. Whatever you do, do not miss this show. It is excellent. I actually saw the star of the show in line at port. This guy right here, you'll see him dancing with the baton. I saw him at port getting on the ship. This is a wonderful show and he is excellent. So please make sure you make your reservations ahead of time. If you don't make reservations, you will have to wait at the door until all the seats are full with reservations. So make sure you do that in advance. Hey, I'm Jason Newquist with cruisesit.com. To get the best rate guaranteed, give me a call. My number is down below, and you can also check out our website link down below and go to cruisesit.com. Please just remember, to get the best rate guaranteed, you must give us a call. These rates are not posted on our website.